Alright, I'm basing this list off of who I think has the best chance of winning the Super Bowl. Alright, not many people are gonna agree with me here because I haven't heard anyone say this yet. But I think the Texans are the most well-rounded team in the NFL. You got a great defense. You got a good run game. You got Deshaun Watson. I can't wait to see playoff Deshaun. I know everyone else is probably fucking hyped for that shit too, but they do everything well, and it looks like they're going to have a bye. So they're going to have a little bit of rest. They're going to have more time to prepare. I love Bill O'Brien as a head coach a lot. I feel like there's mixed feelings about him. Just learned he's 31-1 when leading at halftime, so that's fucking insane. Only great coaches can do that. So, yeah, most well-rounded team. None of these other teams are as deep and as great in many different ways. And I will say the Texans, they can win any type of game. They can win a shootout. They can win a defensive showdown. They can win some shit that comes down to special teams. They can win anything. And I'll keep them at 1. I would put my money on them. And at number 2, the Saints. The Saints, to me, are a very similar team to the Eagles last year, but better. Because the Eagles last year, what did they do? Control the line of scrimmage, great O-line, great run game, and stop your run game completely. What did the Saints do? Well, their O-line is fucking amazing, and you cannot run the ball on them. So it's a simple formula for teams to follow this. Just D-line, O-line. And plus, they kind of have a Hall of Famer back there named Drew Brees. I know he hasn't been playing well lately, but I still trust him in the fucking playoffs. Also, one last thing. No one in the NFC is going into New Orleans and winning a game. It's not happening. It's fucking loud. That's a home field advantage. And I'll put them at 2. At 3, I'll put the Chiefs. Because, once again, they have a great home field advantage. You'll notice with all these picks, great quarterbacks, defenses that are usually great or do something really well, and home field. So I'll put the Chiefs at 3. If they can get the 1 seed, I don't know if anyone can go into Arrowhead and win. The Texans, maybe. That would be the one team I think can go into Arrowhead and win a game. And they do get after the quarterback. Chris Jones, Justin Houston, D Ford, they're fucking coming after you. And with Eric Berry back, that's a huge X factor. It's going to be a lot more interceptions than they usually get. So, Chiefs at 3. At 4, the LA Rams. I mean, everyone wants to shit on them all of a sudden. Colin Cowherd, I don't know what the fuck his problem is. He's like, yeah, the Rams, all they're doing is just getting all these players so that they can sell tickets in Inglewood. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You're an idiot. This is still a great team that still has Donald, Sue, Fowler, Brockers on the D-line. Is Sean... That fucking dickhead, I just realized something. He always does this shit where after the Patriots lose, is Belichick not a good coach? Is Brady not a good quarterback? Are the Patriots not a good team? The fucking Rams lose one game. And all of a sudden, Goff sucks. McVay's not as good as we thought. And they're only fucking doing this to sell tickets. Like, no team goes 11-3 by accident. They're really good. Goff is really good. Gurley is really good. That defense, if it wants to play, and I will say, until that Eagles game, I don't know what it is now, I calculated, they're giving up around 14, 15 points a game with Aqib Talib in the lineup. So, watch out for them. They're going to turn the ball over in the playoffs on defense, and I still don't want to play them in the playoffs. I'm telling you. So, put them at 4. At 5, Pittsburgh Steelers. They can lose to any team in the league and beat any team in the league. They've shown us they can beat the Patriots and lose to the Raiders in back-to-back fucking weeks. So, yeah, I'll keep this one short. They have had very good success in Arrowhead. So, if they end up winning in that fucking wildcard game, going into Arrowhead, you got a chance, all right? And plus, great quarterback. Their defense is really good, in my opinion. And I've seen it many times from them. I know that I'm going to get the Steelers in the playoffs. So, 6, the Patriots. Put them there just because they're the Patriots. You gotta put them in there, and I know they haven't won a Super Bowl without a bye. I know they haven't won an AFC Championship game on the road since 2004, I think. But you just gotta throw them in there because they're the Patriots. Coming to a graceful end of the dynasty, I think, but I'll throw them in there just because. And now we get to the teams that I don't think these teams can win shit, but I'll just throw them in there because why not? Chargers, if they end up getting the 1 seed, they still don't have a home field advantage, so that's why I don't like them so much. And if they end up being a wild card team, you still got to play a shit ton of road games. And I don't think you can beat any of these teams, honestly, in the playoffs. So put the Chargers at 7. At 8, I don't know. Seahawks. Once again, Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, you've won Super Bowls, you've been to Super Bowls, you've shown me you can do this. Put you at 8. At 9, I guess I'll put the Bears. A lot of people high on the Bears. I am not. To me, this year's Jaguars. They're gonna beat up on shit teams. They're not gonna win in the playoffs. Trubisky's so limited. Everyone's telling me how good the fucking Bears are after that Rams game when no one noticed that Trubisky played like shit. You're telling me he's going to play better on the road in Los Angeles? And you're telling me that defense is going to play better on the road in Los Angeles? Fuck no. They're not winning shit. And, what are we at? 10? Cowboys. Because why not? I'll just fucking put them there. I don't even know why. I just think they're better than all these other fucking teams. So, there you go. My 10 teams that are most likely to win the Super Bowl.